Yo, what's going on, guys? He's just back with an episode of Tampa Bay Lightning Fracture Mode. And we had another I would say pretty big off season. Entering year 3 now. I accidentally simulated game 1. Harumph. We won that game 6-2. Let's go ahead and just get through the regular season in this video. I want to get in the playoffs next video. And not really much banking on this season. Should be a playoff team. Should be a Stanley Cup contending team. We're not as good as we were last year in terms of just like the overall roster. Like, for example, we don't have Joe Pavelski on our top line. We have Yanni Gordon in his place. Money's tight like a toiga. So we're kind of just stuck with what we got. So let's see if we can't make it work. I think we'll be able to make it work personally. But we shall see. Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks. I mean, we should be able to win. We should be able to go really far with this team, but, I mean, yeah, we're not nearly the team we were last year in terms of just overall depth and all that good stuff. But, hey, who knows? Who the heck knows? We might be pretty dope after all. What? Columbus is just casually 10-0. Okay. That's, unexpected for sure. Yikes. We're 9-5-1. We're respectable right now. I mean, we need to be better, but what do I know? I'm actually, well, not for. I honestly think personally we should be a freaking President's Trophy contending team still. I mean, just based on just McDonough, Sergachev, Vass, Hedman, Stammer, and Cooch, and Point. Like we have 5 guys on the team that are 90 overall or above. You know, we should be dope. Clearly, that's not the case so far. I could split up Stammer and Cooch. I don't want to, but I could. Things get really dire. We could make that move. I don't want to, but we could. And if we do, that would mean there's a trade or something coming. We have to freaking win. You know, like with this team, I expected, you know, to go back-to-back the first 2 years. I expected the third year to be a struggle year, but I kind of thought we were going to go back-to-back those first 2 years. We'll see. Another big re-sign stage coming up after this season. I don't know. I got to figure out how I'm going to work out the whole logistics of the cap on this freaking squad, man. It is not going to be easy. You know, we're going to end up having to trade a bunch of really good players that I don't want to trade. And it's just going to be a whole big mess. It's a big old mess, and we don't want that. We just don't need it or want it. Like, I almost traded McDonough last year. I didn't want to do that. I mean, I want to keep our top 4 strong. Super strong. Trade McDonough would not do that, you know. It would certainly hinder us. Hinder us big time. Although, so we got Cal Foot, and I think it's Chernak right now at our on our bottom pair. And, I got to check their overalls at some point to see if they are NHL ready. I forgot about that. If Beaner's ready, I'll call him up over Chernak. Because I think Bean's better than Chernak, personally, and will be better. But if he's listed as a minor league defenseman, I don't want to screw up his development, you know? Like, I do want him to develop into a dope defenseman. Because offensive defensemen, especially good ones, are not common in this game. They're just not. Like, you draft medium elite offensive defensemen in this freaking game, for some reason, they always suck. They'll get you like 20 points at the most. I don't know what it is with this game. It's just retarded sometimes. Excuse my yawning. I am crazy tired right now. Just got back from class. Got to go to hockey in a couple hours. Ugh. Just dying. Actually, speaking of hockey, I got to work my ass off for the next year. Because when I go to the big school, when I go to the 4-year school, and I gotta try out for the squad, jeez, I got a lot to work on. Oh, that's a good team. I don't want to pinpoint what school I'm going to. Because I don't want to be stalked. Because, you know, I'm just so famous. Kidding. But I do have a lot of work to do if I want to try out for that team and make it. So, work on some of those things tonight. See if I can't get the sauce pass going. Just a little sauce boss. Honestly, my biggest problem is my skating. I'm such a bad skater. You know, I mean, I mean, I'm glad I've gotten to the point now, because I've only been playing ice hockey for a year of my life, a little over a year. I'm glad I've already gotten to the point now where I could play for my college team, at least in a third or fourth line role, but I got a lot to work on. I played travel street hockey my whole life, and I didn't start playing ice until I came to North Carolina. I don't know why. Wasted a lot of time, but I don't know. I've spoken to some of the guys on that team. They said I should try out because they think I'd make it. They think I'd be a good role player, third or fourth liner, like depth scoring or something like that, which is cool. It's dope. College hockey's college hockey. I wish I didn't wait so long to play hockey. Wish I would have started when I was younger. So if there are any kids watching this that are, there was one time where I was a 10-year-old saying, I got a couple of years before I got to start playing ice hockey. Don't wait. Start as young as you can. Don't be like me and wait. I waited for way too long. I always watched hockey. I was always a huge hockey fan, but I was intimidated to get on the ice. And then when I got on there, it's really not that bad. It's not. Just work your ass off. Work your freaking ass off, and you'll get what you want. I waited way too long. Huge mistake. Huge mistake, Jerry. Huge. Find your dream and chase it. As for me, the old man / 19-year-old, I'm just going to play video games. I'll pretend I'm in the league. No, I'm not trading Peyton Krebs. I'm not trading the crab. Oh, shit. Please, Elgato. No. Alright, I gotta fucking... Oh, damn it. Right, I gotta go fix the recording. The Elgato crapped out on me just as I anticipated. Grrr. B-R-B. Okay, so this is like 3 or 4 days after that little Elgato crash I had. I tried saving it like 3 or 4 times that same day. Wasn't working, it just wasn't cooperating with me. I waited a few days, unplugged my Xbox One, just wasn't using it. Powered off my computer, reset it, did all that jazz. Let's see what the delay is. 1, 2... So we're on a 2-second delay. So let's see what happens. Anyways, I did simulate I think I simulated a little bit further just because we had the Elgato crap out a couple more times. Since last time, oh my god. Yeah, this sucks. This is annoying. This is ticking me off. But it is what it is. So we'll just take a look and see what we need to do. This delay is getting worse and worse. Gosh, Hank, and I'm getting annoyed. Okay. As long as it's not giving me like weird colors on my screen, we should be okay. Alright, we're first in the NHL. Goals for. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary yet. Number 1 in goals for. Top 10, top 5 in goals against. I'm starting to get a little worried over there. I'm just staring at my Elgato, I'm sorry. Power play, top 5. Penalty kill. Top 7, I think. Take a look at the individual player stats. I don't see us making or even needing to make any moves at the deadline. Yeah, we're pretty solid. Laurel Gore is actually going off right now. Braden Point's doing... Yeah, everyone's doing fine. I don't think we need to make any additions anywhere. Yeah, we're pretty much top of the pack in almost all categories, except for our second line. Our second line's doing pretty shitty in terms of plus minus. How is our Tendi doing? Good. But we're winning games. Stay locked actually a steady backup. Take a look at the entire league. I don't like that. It's the delay's starting to get a little bit worse, and then it fixes itself. I don't know. It's what I'll deal with it in edit right now. I don't want to have to wait another 3 days before opening up again. I don't know what the hell's been going on. I think it's my laptop, to tell you the truth. I don't think it's my Elgato or anything else. I just think it's my laptop. I gotta go through and just clean it out. Because I use this laptop for homework and stuff too. So there's hundreds upon probably thousands of college files and shit like that on there, and just got a lot of work to do. Oh wait, we can't even afford to get a player, can we? Now we have $3 million in cap space. I don't even know what we'd go after, to tell you the truth, unless someone really jumps out at me that I could see. Keith Yandel. I've heard him on Spit and Sugars a bunch of times. He's so freaking funny. Isaac Ratcliffe. Get like a prospect going. Oh, never mind. He's terrible. Mark Edward Vlasic and Kevin LeBanc are on the block. We can't afford either one of them. Oh, Timo Meyer's dope. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really afford any of them. Dylan Gambrell. Kid's solid. Kid's solid. I mean, I would love a Vlasic, but unfortunately for yours truly, we have insufficient funds. Max Pacioretty, who's actually kind of ass. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with Max Pacioretty. TJ Oshie. How many years does he have left? Ooh, 5 years left. That's a big yikes for me, dog. That's an easy pass, Elton John. All right, yeah, we're not going to make any moves. We'll just sim through. It's what it is. Maybe I'll make a line edit so our second line isn't as a plus-minus as they are. Yeah, Duclair kind of sucks. I'll bump up Boris Kachuk. We'll do this. Ferland, Trelli, Joseph, how we doing? They're actually doing fine. Defensively, Mac, Head, Sergey, perfect. Mac, Fleury, perfect. Chernak, Callan Foot. All right, could be doing better. In the AHL, Jake Bean is actually ready to be in the league. Holy Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and he has good offensive stats. I could see myself calling him up. And my dog's now barking at nothingness. All right, Beaner's pretty good. Dominic Mason, nah, I don't know, we could. Rafalski, I'll give him another year. Same thing with Melvin. DVR, baby. Oh, baby, you're getting promotion. Melvin Dew, I'm going to demote you. You know, Melvin Dew from Scoop. Never mind. Yeah, Mason, I'm just going to send it all the way down. Never mind. Kristanovich, yeah, he's low elite. Do we have a medium elite goalie? I don't remember. Or like a low elite or some shit. Medium elite. Okay, good. Stefan Markstrom, he'll be ready to take over the minor leagues next year. Getting a lot of growth out of our young guys. I love it. Mitchell Stevens, don't really care. Don't care. Yolonin, okay, he's actually not doing that bad. Earl Brashear, okay, yeah, he's not too bad. Just got to keep him growing. Okay, he's doing pretty good. Can actually do that. Oto Sampi, yeah, no. Lapanov. Okay, that's fine. I'm really impressed with Damian Van Riemsdyk. He's grown a lot this year. Holy hell, 78 overall defensive defenseman. Him and freaking Jake Beaner could be in the NHL right now. And what is stopping me from calling them both up? See, we could sit Chernak. I want to call up Beaner. I definitely want to call up Jake Bean right now because, well, how are we doing? 23 points, 19, 35, 39. We're getting a lot of points on our back end, but Jake Bean, 95 passing, 5-star puck skills, 85 offensive awareness. I feel like he's not really... It's not worth his time to be in the minor leagues right now, especially at the age of 22. Holy shit, he got a good shot. Is he going to be an RFA? Yeah. Oof. Woof. I mean... Could. I don't want to mess up a good thing. At least we know right now if we were to upgrade anything, it would be forwards. But we really don't need to. There's no, like, dynamite. If there was, like, a 93 overall forward on the block or something, like, it's a crazy good forward, I'd make a move. But I just... Well, actually, is this Taylor here? Taylor Heel. Is this Taylor Hall's UFA year? Because if it is and he's on the block, I'll trade for Taylor Hall. Make like a total blockbuster, but if that's not the case, then I don't know. T Hall. No, okay. That was last year. That sucks, man. I mean, I would love to just grab a stud right now. Of course, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get the stud, but if one just popped out at me, yeah, I'd make a move. That's what I'm saying. I don't really think there's gonna be a stud though. I don't believe there will be. Oh my god. I gotta have a conversation with my dog about barking at nothingness. I just think she's a stern talking to. That really, you're just talking nobody. Please tell me the Bruins are way out of a playoff spot and have no shot at making it right now. We can get the bird. Could you just imagine Patrice Bergeron? I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to Boston. Dude, they're out of a playoff spot. So making a move it would make some sense. I still don't get how the fuck they got Cjeths. That's unreal. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Oof. Fuck it. Let's go. We're going to make it happen. Here we go. Now here's your spiel. Here's the banana peel. They need to eat half his salary or it's just impossible. Right? Okay. Yep. What piques their interest? I'm not trading you DVR. No. Tyler Johnson for 2 years. 4 years of Tyler Johnson for 2 years of Patrice Bergeron. He's always good at takeaways, playoffs. He's usually performing in the playoffs. I feel like he does. You know what? We're a win-now team. I'll put Tyler Johnson on the block. T. Johns, because he's 30, and it's just a money game at this point. T. Johns, I'll toss in. I'm not going to trade Beaner. And Chernak. T. Johns and Chernak for Bergeron. Okay. Any goalies you're interested in? I'm not trading Stalock. I could throw in our first-round pick for this year. Johnson, Chernak. Oh, actually, no, that's a lot of value going back. And a second for the Berge. So it's just cap space. Not cap. It's just retaining salary. That's the issue. Well, okay. So here's my logic right now. Because we're trading Tyler Johnson, they don't need to retain all the salary on Bergeron. We just need them to retain up until $5 million. We'll just clear him from the trade block. So what is he at? 6.375, 6.875. That's 1.875. They can just retain 1.875. We'll be chilling. Now, I'm going to start with 2.5 because we're giving up a lot for this kid. 2.875. Okay. Now we'll go all the way down to 2.275. 2. I feel like in that case, I'd rather offer him the first round pick and get half of his salary retained. Yeah. All right, I'll do that. I'll cave in because we have so many good prospects, we don't need the first round pick. I would trade a first and a third in this deal too and still be okay with it. Just because I think where we're at as a team. I'm ready to go all in. So that's the only problem. If they just... fuck. Can I take a contract back? I don't want to, but I will. Well, look at all the money they have buried in the minors. I'll take Brian Boyle off your hands. So in which case, I should be able to offer a second and a third and be okay. Okay, we found the deal. Alright, so... Can I do it without the third? No, so it needs to be the third. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with this deal. Yep, let's do it. Boom! Okay, go to roster moves. Okay, well, we could go ahead and actually just send down Brian Boyle because we're not going to use him. Well... I'll keep him in the league, but we do need to call up a defenseman. And yeah, I guess Bean makes the most sense. I do want to call up DVR, but Bean is the most ready. Edit lines. Okay, here we go. Unfilled. Filled. Defensively, put in Beaner. We actually ended up upgrading 2 positions in this deal. Extras. No, wait, not extras. Special teams. We actually, yeah, you should be on special teams. Perfect. Gord, get lost. This is Bergeron's time to shine. Shebang. PK. Matthew Joseph, I respect you, but I don't respect you nearly as much as I respect Patrice Bergeron. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Now for extras, I'd do that just to split these 2 up. And I'm pretty sure Bergeron has a sick track record in shootouts. So, that's an unreal shootout lineup, by the way. Goalies, perfect. Bad lines in the minors. Hubert Labry, sure. Yeah, okay. Back to edit lines. What's wrong? Oh, extra attacker. DVR. Where's DVR? Yep. He's our extra attacker. And he's going to be the first guy in the shootout. Perfect. Even though he has no business being in the shootout, he's going to be in the shootout. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good upgrade, I'd say. I'd make that argument. Probably beyond unnecessary to make that deal, but hey. We're not in the business of being necessary. All right, I think we are. I think we're the team to beat. Personally, I mean, if Patrice Bergeron's your third line center, you're the team to beat. It's usually how this thing goes, just from experience. I mean, he won. He's appeared in 2 cups as a first line center. Imagine if you have 2 guys that are actually better than him. You know, on a technicality. I just think we're going to be all right. I think we're going to be chilling, laughing, chilling out, relaxing, all cool, and all shooting some people outside of the school. And the best part is, too, like, you know, not only is he just an absolute, you know, stud defensively, you know, on the defensive aspect of things, but he could score, too. You know, he's 91 overall. I mean, this is a guy that in real life is well over a point per game. And I'm sure he's a point per game in this game, too, even though we just lost to Boston. That's unfortunate. That's awkward. A 50-win season. Not a big deal. But kind of a big deal. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just going to simulate the playoffs. See who we got in the first round. Regular season has ended. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, still not in the playoffs. Okay. Who's our first round opponent? The New York Rangers. Okay, so let's go. Let's do a little bit of a wrap up for my Elgato decides to fully shit itself. All right, so 107 points for your Tampa Bay Lightning. Did we win the President's Trophy? I doubt it. Shit. 1 point out. Well. That's okay. Goals. Numero uno. Goals against. Actually moved up. I'm down with that. Power play, 20. It actually got way better. Okay, so power play got better. Penalty kill got better. Perfect. So our special teams is clicking at the right time. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Point-wise, how do we do? Stamkos, 96. Kucherov, 94 points. Yanni Gord, not Laurel, 65 points on that top line. Patrice Bergeron, 63 points, 84 games played. The guy's just a beast. Braden Point, 63. Sherry, good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. Perfect. Beaner could... All right, really, Coco? Beaner could have gotten a few more points. I mean, I kind of expected him to have 100 points in 19 games, but that's just me. Actually, a plus 10. So, yeah. Okay, so that line's clicking. Excuse me, El Coco. I am trying to make a video. Vast did not get. She's just gonna keep going. Okay, let's just go wrap this up. Okay. Ovechkin 103 points and 66 goals. Bet. I guess that's who we're trading for next year. Kirill Kaprizov. Jesus Christ. Wowza. Wow. A lot of 40 goal scorers. Hot damn. How old is Ovechkin? Is he tradable? Okay, so I think we're going to trade for Ovechkin next year and put him on the third line with Bergeron. Anyways, let's take a look at the playoff tree, and then we will call it a video. So, you got Chicago Blackhawks versus the Minnesota Wild, Dallas Stars versus the Arizona Coyotes, Ducks versus Oilers, Flames versus the Vegas Golden Knights, the Battle of Pennsylvania, Flyers versus Penguins, Blue Jackets versus Capitals, Canadians versus Toronto Maple Leafs. That's going to be a good battle. And your Tampa Bay Lightning versus the New York Rangers. So, thank you everybody for watching the video. And for the third video, I said you're not hearing it. I'll see you on the next one. Ha! I even fooled myself right there. Peace!